And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to the AJS TV channel. Aston Villa against Tottenham Hotspurs this afternoon. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn down the brightness of my light and just wipe the camera just a little bit, just so you guys get the best quality picture going. Hope you guys are all doing well. I was supposed to do a video this week. I planned a video last week. I got it out. I've already edited a video. It should be coming out tomorrow, which is a bit unfortunate because I wanted it out a few days ago, but it's okay. So yeah, you should look forward to a video tomorrow. Hope you guys all doing okay. Up the Villa, how are you doing at Tekka's Triplets? So, tough one today. Obviously, to be fair, every game in the Premier League is a tough one. Tottenham Hotspurs, they... You know, probably the best time to play Tottenham considering the results they've had recently. But you don't ever really want to play Spurs. Gorjan, I'm a Spurs fan, but good luck to Villa, bro. I appreciate that. I really do. You'll probably beat us, but I'll go into how I feel about the game today. How you doing, Bob? As well. Tough one. Thank you, Mod. Nice. How was my day? My day was good. My day was okay today. I've been looking forward to this. A 99p donation from Dean. How you doing, my dude? What's good, Dean? Thank you very much for that donation. Alright, I'm going to go through the Aston Villa lineups today, like I always do every single game that we have. I was trying to think of something else to say there. So in goal, Martinez with Cash, Konza, Mings and Target. So the same back four and goalkeeper. Doesn't ever change throughout any game, really. We finally have Cash back, actually. He's finally back in the team. No more El Mohammadi. That's something. A midfield three of McGinn, Douglas Luiz, and Morgan Sanson. No Ramsey, and no Nakamba. So I'm okay about that midfield. Trezeguet, Watkins, and Traore. No Jack Grealish once again. And not even on the bench too. I feel like I'm a broken record every time I say, oh, Grealish is coming back. Grealish is coming back. Well, he's not back yet, unfortunately for us. I just forgot. I need to put the game on my other screen. I was just staring at a completely blank screen. I'm glad that Sanson gets a start. Villa got this. I told you weeks ago Grealish season is done. The season's not done for Grealish. I just think he's just out longer than people thought. They're lying about Jack's injury. So, I don't want to believe that, but he should have been back by now. I find that odd. I really do think he should have been back by now. How are them boys? How are you doing, the anonymous caller? What is up? I presume you are James. And you've had loads of different accounts that you've come here to talk to me about anyway. Currently, we are playing a 4-3-3. So, instead of Jack Grealish... if everyone is wondering, we are in a 4-3-3 system with no El Ghazi but Trezeguet on the left, Traore on the right, and Ollie Watkins. How does El Ghazi still not get in a team without Jack Grealish? That says a lot, really, about how poor he has been recently. I'm also on the wrong page. Oops. Very professional stream we have here. Thank God Matty Cash is back. I presume it was what you meant. I think he's been a bigger miss than any player we've had. I think he's a bigger miss than Jack Grealish personally, or at least on the same level. I don't think people quite realised how much he does for us defensively and attacking for Villa. There's been no rehab pictures, no photos of him doing any medical work, no scan results, no diagnosis, no video. Yeah, it's been weird. They've been very quiet about it. I find that odd. I do find that very odd. So right now I'm just going to say, I'm not going to turn around and say he'll be back next game. I honestly don't know. I really thought he would have been by now. So I'm just going to not say anything. Yeah, I thought it was you, James, as well. Jackie is going to be out for the rest of the season, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to get relegated or finish top four, so your season is now relevant. I don't think he'll be out the full season. We got a lot to go. I think it's a long way to be out fully. I forgot to change the bot again, but if you guys do want to follow me on Twitch, it is not AJS Gaming TV. It is AJS TV _. I changed the name, just like I did on YouTube. My season is now irrelevant. I'd rather irrelevant than in a relegation battle. I do not want to do that like we did last year. I think any Villa fan will be very happy with where we are. I don't think we're ready for Europe. I really don't. I don't want to be in Europe. You know, it was a nice little pipe dream, but I don't want to be there. Do you guys want to be there? Really? Like, I don't think we have the squad for it. We'd have to get loads of players in. Like the only thing I would say it will help. It would help us bring in players, but I don't want it. I do not want it at all. We are nowhere near Europe now. But I wouldn't have wanted it anyway. Alright, the Tottenham Hotspur lineup. Lloris in goal with Reguilon, Sanchez, Rodon and Tanganga apparently in defence. Lo Celso and Ndombele, Hodgberg and Lucas make up a midfield four. And Harry Kane and Carlos Vinicius are up front. So I've known Flash Score to be wrong. They presume a 4-4-2. I don't think I've ever known Spurs to play a 4-4-2. So if I was to guess on that lineup, I'd say 4-5-1 or 4-2-3-1 with Kane up front. Because I genuinely can't think of the last time I've seen them play two up front. But Carlos Vinicius hasn't scored for Spurs. You watch, this will be the first game he does. Because that is the Villa way, isn't it? Bob says it's not irrelevant because we are still doing well. I don't think we want Europe because we're not ready for that this season, but we're doing good this season compared to last. 100%. I fully agree. Villa playing a 4-2-3-1. Sanson up front. Not up front. In a 10 role with Traore, Trezeguet, and Watkins up front. Sky Sports ironically said that we'd play. Oh no, we're playing Trezeguet on the left, Traore on the right. Okay. I thought we might have put Traore on the other side. Leicester completely mugged us off, but hopefully Villa can get a result tonight. Don't hold your breath. That's all I'm going to say. Oh no, I need to be optimistic. I'm a Villa channel. Damn, I need to be optimistic. It's really hard to be optimistic. Is what I'm trying to say here. I do want to think we can get something here, but recent results without our best player, we got cash back, so I think defensively we'll be better. But I can't see anything other than 2-0 Spurs today. I know as a Villa channel, right, and as Villa representation, I need to be optimistic, but it's really difficult to do it. It's really difficult to just sit here. If I am genuinely being honest, I can't see it. I just can't, guys. I want them to, honestly, if these guys, right, if they turn up today and beat Spurs and make me look like a clown, I want to look like a clown. I'd rather that, right? And I'll be like, well, I probably should have, always believe in the boys and all that. I'd rather look like a clown, but I just can't see it. I'm not feeling optimistic at all. Jose Mourinho at Villa Park. If we do beat Spurs, something I forgot to mention, his job is really on the line right now. So if we do actually beat Spurs, could go, which is a weird thought. His famous "prefer not to speak" was against Aston Villa. He's not got the best of history against Villa. This is massive. John's sending shots. Aston Villa going to win. It's easy, according to unknown clips. I really love the confidence. I have no idea where that's come from. I love it. I wish that was me. But I have no idea where the confidence is coming from. AJ, you there? There's a hint of truth in there somewhere. Noise says Bob, it fully is irrelevant because you can't finish top 5 or bottom 3. I don't think that means an irrelevant season. Oh yes, another another clown. We are just about to kick off. Villa kicking off from our left. Oh, no, so wait, it is our right to left even. Playing towards the Holt end. What do you guys think? Give me predictions in chat. What do you think today? Give me your honest opinions for today. I know some of you aren't Villa fans, so it's very easy for you to say. What do you think about Leicester winning 3-1? Big shock. I did not think Man United would be losing, especially by a big margin. But it is the FA Cup, so maybe they won't care. I mean, they are out the Champions League. I don't know. You go 0-0. Hello, Harry. I'd love a 0-0 today. That sounds really sad. We have kicked off as Konza smashes the ball forward for Villa, going down the left wing looking for Trezeguet. We're never going to find him. I'm interested to see if we were going to be defensive today. That's how I think we're going to play anyway. But I could be wrong. Kane will cause us issues. I still think 2-0 to Spurs. Bob says 2-1 Spurs or 1-1. Unknown Clip says 3-1 to Villa. I don't know where the 3 goals are coming from. Switch overlay. Yeah, I always forget. I will never remember. Honestly think 2-0, but I'd love to see Villa squeeze a draw. 3-1. I presume that's 3-1 to Spurs. Rather than 3-1 to Villa. Better be a response today. I hope so. Spurs have thrown Reguilon. Try with a press doesn't do it well. Oh, lovely header from Douglas Luiz towards McGinn. Spurs do win it back, and they do win a free kick. McGinn trying to jostle and hassle a little bit there. Maybe a bit too strong for Tanganga, or it might have been a little bit soft. Either way, I think it's 6 of one, 6 of the other. But already a free kick to Spurs. Although he looks in pain, maybe he didn't go down too soft. Undombele against McGinn. I think it's the way he falls there. I think he falls a bit funny on his leg. And already maybe a slight injury problem for Tottenham there. You were lucky with the 7-2. Maybe we were, maybe we weren't. I think we played well in the game and deserved it. I think we were fortunate with the deflections. But we deserved to win the game. 100%. They'll say, they had a bad keeper in goal, but there's no excuse for conceding 7 goals. I should be, if I'm the Liverpool keeper, there's no excuse for conceding 7 goals because you've got, Virgil van Dijk. Where's Traore for Aston Villa, lovely 1-2, and he's played the ball out wide again to Cash. He's Sanson drifting out to the right wing, good tackle from Ndombele to win the ball back for Tottenham. Hodgberg goes back to Tanganga for Spurs. Playing as a left back today. I'm not entirely sure. Not a left back. A right back for Tottenham today. I find it odd. I really, really, really do. I don't think that's his correct position, if I'm going to be honest. Lucas Moura for Tottenham. Good tackle from Luiz for Aston Villa. Wins the ball back. Trezeguet. That's a great pick out for Traore. Traore's touch lets him down. Rodon gets the ball back for Tottenham. That touch was really, really poor because we could have really attacked them there. The fullback taken completely out of the game by the interception. And Villa, we had an opportunity there, but Traore's first touch is awful. Near-death experience says I want Aston Villa to win. Me too. I'm trying to be optimistic. But you never know. Tottenham, you don't have a lot of confidence right now. I'm going to pop in and out while I watch my... Oh, well, you watch the game yourself. I see. Cash to take the throw for Aston Villa. Very deep inside Tottenham's half. 3 minutes in. Luiz for Aston Villa. Oh, that's a poor pass. It's so easy for Lucas Moura to win it back. Kane for Tottenham. Sprays it out to the right-hand side. Tottenham look like they're going to build here. Here is Tanganga. See, there's on the flash score it says Tanganga's he's a right back, yeah. I just don't think he's not a typical right back. I find it weird. Sanchez goes back towards Lloris under pressure from Ollie Watkins. Not bad from Villa. I don't think Tottenham have had the ball in our half, which is obviously a positive. I just think Traore, again, his touch, sometimes he can honestly look like Lionel Messi, and other times he can look League 2. No disrespect to League 2, but so poor. I just looking at my trim a couple of weeks ago. We don't have barbers open, alright? I keep saying this. I always try and experiment and it never goes well. And this is just back how to what it was. It looks like a Beatles member right now. League 2. Who's going to win today? Ryan, I think Tottenham will. And I'm a Villa fan. So that's all you need to know. I can't see us really posing too much of a threat against these. Harry Kane has a shot from distance. I don't think it travelled even a yard before Tyrone Mings blocked it. Trezeguet carries the ball forward for Aston Villa. Goes with a diagonal pass towards Ollie Watkins, very easily read by Sanchez for Tottenham. I don't think it had enough direction or enough venom on the pass to take it to Ollie Watkins. Spurs on the counter-attack here down the left-hand side. They're still on the left-hand side here with Reguilon against Traore helping to defend. We know he's not great defending, so he needs help. Cross from Reguilon, header away from Konza. First time he's had a touch of the ball today. No foul given on Luiz. I really thought he was fouled there by Lucas Moura. The referee didn't think so. Sanchez again for Tottenham. Kane comes deep. Plays a lovely pass. Very well intercepted from Tyrone Mings. John McGinn with a direct ball forward towards Ollie Watkins. Watkins isn't fouled. Sanson wins it for Aston Villa. Surely foul this time. He is. Free kick to Villa. Well, if that wasn't going to be given, I was going to go mad. Giovanni Lo Celso with like a lunge. Nowhere near the ball. Easy free kick to Villa. Cat. Wait. I need to read my chat. So I can take Mickey Mouse and make fun of Jose Mourinho. I like Jose. I do like Jose. He's alright. I am not 5 minutes late. I'm okay. AJ saw you said I will. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna shave my whole head. Another free kick to Aston Villa. Trezeguet, who was fouled by Tanganga on the right hand side. The way Tottenham defend, we know how Tottenham defend with Jose Mourinho. Any Jose team defends this way. We're not that good going forward anyway. I just think we'll really struggle to create any opportunities. I think free kicks like this will be the best opportunity to get anything. It's about 45 yards from goal, so nowhere near, a position to shoot from. But when we get bodies into the box, you never know. Put players like Davidson Sanchez on the back foot, possibly create something. It says a lot when I'm really desperate and relying on set pieces to beat Tottenham. But I can't see it being any other way today. Or other than that, or like a player going on, a little bit of a solo run, bit of individual quality. Target to take the free kick for Aston Villa. It's towards an near post, towards Tyrone Mings. Very good header away from Sanchez. Moura heads it away as well, going towards the corner flag, and Villa win a throw-in by the corner flag. Very good free kick, actually. And if Davidson Sanchez didn't win the header, Tyrone Mings had a completely free one, completely in the middle. Very nearly a chance for Aston Villa. Noise says Sanson, McGinn, Barkley, Konza, Mings, Target, Cash, Trezeguet, Grealish, Martinez and Watkins. Why did you name the whole team? Lucas Moura for Villa. Not for Villa, for Tottenham. And the referee apparently saw a foul there. The Villa throw-in got nowhere. We gave it straight back to them. And then Trezeguet was adjudged to make a foul. I think it's a little bit soft. That's really poor. I think from the free kick was good and the throw-in really was poor. Complete contrast between the two. And it's a bit disappointing. Lloris for Tottenham. Under pressure from Watkins. Goes long. Tyrone Mings with an easy header for Villa. Oh, we still keep the ball. Sanson heads it towards Trezeguet. Chance for Villa. The ball kind of... So Trezeguet takes it down off his head. And then in a physical battle with Davidson Sanchez, both of them missed the... I don't want to say the flight of the ball, but possibly the bounce of the ball. And he gets away from both of them. If Trezeguet had a better touch of the ball there, we would have got it. And there's a chance for Lucas Moura here, driving at Villa. Plays it to the left-hand side. Reguilon! What a challenge from Konza to stop the cross. Spurs countered very fast there. No Heung-min Son, obviously, today. But causing us issues for sure. Also, no Gareth Bale. Something I didn't really touch upon. Lovely ball to the far post, but no one there to capitalise. It was played towards Carlos Vinicius, but he was nowhere near it. It's not the full-on start 11. Barkley's not playing. Obviously, Grealish is injured. I think, yeah, other than two. In place of Barkley is... Who have you missed? Luiz and Traore? Yeah. Oh, got it. Easy. Luiz and Traore. German Shepherd says, up the Villa. I'm fully with you, my dude. I'm fully with you. I'm just scared here. I do get scared whenever we play a really good team that we're gonna bottle. Chance for Tottenham Hotspur with Reguilon against Cash. Cash really hassling Reguilon here. Very well played from the fullback. And we might. Oh my days! He's won it back fully. Well done, Cash. That was brilliant. Distributes the ball to Sanson, who is tackled. No foul was given. Chance for Tottenham. Reguilon gets it back again. His cross is blocked. He gets it back a third time and then stabs it out for a corner. I think the pass actually again deflected off Cash. Lovely defending from him. It was Sanson actually who got tackled. He tried to dribble rather than clear the ball down the line. Lucas Moura won it back for Tottenham. And Reguilon very nearly created something for Spurs. They're definitely... they like playing down this left-hand side, and Reguilon's had more of the ball than any of the wingers put together for Spurs. Jack, I wish Jack was playing. I really do. I'm worried now how long he's going to be out for. I really am. It is a corner to Tottenham. 10 minutes played, still goalless at Villa Park. Moura to take for Spurs. First corner for Tottenham today. Taken right-footed. It's a poor one. Cash heads away, and it'll be a throw into Tottenham. Cash, very well played. Coming back from injury today. I'm very impressed with that. Great bit of pace, great bit of awareness and patience to stop the cross, stop any form of like skill or trickery from Reguilon. And I'm very impressed. And it wasn't his fault that they got it back again. It was Sanson giving the ball away. So well played, Cash. Tottenham dominating us all over. I don't know what game you're watching. Tottenham dominating us all over. They've got absolute thrashing pace going forward. 3-0. Jack's out with a broken hip. I don't know. We're not watching the same game. I think it's been very even so far. Tottenham have obviously a very good counter-attacking play, but I think so do we. Obviously theirs will be marginally better. But yeah. He's probably given us extra energy. Grealish obviously always gives us energy. Cash gives us so much down the right hand side, and I do think we miss Cash just as much as Jack Grealish. Here they go again with Harry Kane on the left hand side against Cash. He does an early ball into the box. Konza clears first time. It's an awkward one. It's not gone out of play. Kane again wins another header for Tottenham. He gives it away actually. It's a poor header from Kane. Sanson, the ball has gone out of play. That's poor from Sanson again. It's not impressive from me. Morgan Sanson, the last two times he's had the ball, he gave the ball away and he's put the ball out for a throw-in. Spurs forced backwards with Reguilon, and now Hodan goes back towards Lloris. They're going to try and recycle the ball, I think. Dean said that attack, then that Ezri defended, they were full force pace. Of course, but we still defended with the situation. We were just caught out of position a little bit. We need to be wary of that. They get the ball quite deep and they play it fast. Great interception from Sanson. Villa could counter Spurs here, but it's a poor pass really from Ollie Watkins. We still keep the ball, but he should have played that to Trezeguet, who's completely free. John McGinn now does play it to Trezeguet on the left wing. Trezeguet to target, first time ball in from target, and it is absolutely smashed into Rosette, and will be a throw into Aston Villa. That pass is poor. I know it found a man, and I don't care about that because Trezeguet was completely through. But he looked backwards rather than forwards. If he flicks it with the outside of his boot, he makes it pass, and it's not a hard one. I could do that. Throw-in's taken. It's a good one. Trezeguet for Aston Villa. What a block that is from Davinson Sanchez. I think that possibly denies at least a shot on goal for Aston Villa, if not a goal for Villa. That was a great throw-in. That caught Spurs out there. Traore for Aston Villa. He's forced backwards on the halfway line now for Villa. Again, he doesn't want to make that forward pass. It goes backwards. Konza goes across to Tyrone Mings for Aston Villa down the left-hand side this time. Spurs really pressing Villa. He's John McGinn clips it forward. Look, great ball. Trezeguet chance. It's just slightly too far for him. And Lloris comes off his line and grabs the ball. Nice pass from John McGinn. Very, very unfortunate. Well played from Aston Villa the last few minutes. I'm impressed. Dean says it's always us either faces teams who get their best players back from injury or a top team coming back for embarrassing defeat to play us or known strikers like Kane not scoring seeking form. Yeah, but that's also a good time to play a team. I think there's positives and negatives to playing a team who are out of form because you can pile on the misery if you play well, or you can be the team that gives them that result they need. I think Trezeguet would have been offside anyway from that direct pass, but it was a very good ball from McGinn. Very unfortunate. Dean said, block, poor pass, Rosette. Sorry, but I've said the last 3 weeks. We know how these games end. It's not a win either. Very early to dismiss. I think I don't want to say we've been the better team, but I do think we have been the better team so far. Target goes long towards Ollie Watkins. Good takedown from Watkins. Sanson again, though, gives the ball away off his chest. John McGinn misses his tackle, and so does Louise. Mora takes the ball forward. It's a great tackle from Sanson, recovering for Aston Villa. It took 3 challenges to take the ball away from Mora there, but Sanson made up for his mistake. Plays it down the right-hand side. Traore now for Villa. Carries it brilliantly. Oh my days, that's fantastic. Plays the ball down the channel. Trezeguet in the right wing this time. Might win a corner. Pulls it back. And no one is there to really react. And I think that's not poor from Trezeguet. That's poor from the Villa midfield, because that's a great pullback. But Sanson isn't there to win it back. McGinn with a foul on Kane, and it will be a free kick to Tottenham on the halfway line. I think that's a soft. I think he won the ball there for Villa. I'm sure the replay will show one way or another. He wins the ball! He wins the ball, ref! He's been... Okay, they've given a yellow. He's won the ball! He's won the ball there! That is a shambolic decision from the ref. That is an absolute joke from the referee. They play it quickly. Vinicius has it for Tottenham. He's kind of on his own. He's got an offside. Well, that's the end of the attack. That's shocking. That is shocking decision. He's literally only won the ball with his challenge. And the fact he's got a yellow card for it is... joke. Unbelievable. I know referees, right? They make some bad decisions sometimes, and I know, they're not perfect, but come on, he's literally won the ball. I have €350 for Villa to win a Premiership. I made it last October after the Liverpool win. They won't win the Premiership. They won't. Early ball play towards Trezeguet, and again, Lloris off his line. Very well played. I know a few people put money on Villa to win the league when that happened, and to be fair, I think it's worth a gamble as long as you don't put too much money on it. But it's not going to happen. Realistically, it's not going to happen. I'd love to say it is, but we're far too behind. Trezeguet for Aston Villa takes it well off Watkins. He's had a good game so far. Trezeguet to Traore on the right-hand side. Traore running at Spurs. Step over. He's gone past the tackle. He's in the box. Still Traore. And he's run into trouble. He tries to do too much, Traore, again. Spurs give it away, though, from Cash. Traore gets it back for Aston Villa. Great ball to Cash. Great chance. Cash pulls it back, and the pass wasn't great. He still wins it back for Aston Villa. Lays it off to Sanson. Much better from Villa. Really putting Spurs on the back foot. Back heel from Traore. And a player goes down into the box. Great tackle from Mora, in truth. The appeals were very low. And that is the end of the attack for Aston Villa. Lloris, Sanchez. Very good. Very, very good from Villa. Very nearly breaking down Spurs. 100% been the better team so far today. Tara Mings with a commanding header. Finds John McGinn. McGinn to Louise. Louise drives at Spurs. Clips it over the top. Finds Trezeguet for Aston Villa. Is Watkins. Watkins to Traore. No flag. Traore! And Trezeguet sliding in. Doesn't win enough of the ball, and an offside flag has gone up. We are literally this close on passes. We are this close away from passes. It's always the smallest of margins, but this has been very good from Villa. Lovely clip pass. That pass from Louise is absolutely beautiful. He clips it over the back line, and it's like a mini chip. It's beautiful. And it's so unfortunate not to lead to anything, because that is very clever. Very, very clever from Douglas Luiz. And it nearly caught the entire back line of Spurs out. Trezeguet doing insane playing today. Lovely bit of pace. We like going direct. I think we found... we probably practiced that in the last couple of weeks. It's something that we haven't tried much. Going direct to Trezeguet. And it has worked so far. Because we've not done that before. We've always gone direct to Ollie Watkins. Dean said, you said very early against Sheffield United. You were right. It will probably be a 78, 85th minute goal from Tottenham. Mike Dean show. Player getting sent off today. You watch. Trent said he got a bit excited. You think? Yeah, it can happen. Just make sure to try and not put too much money on bets. That's all I will say. Grealish has been ruled out versus Fulham too. Grealish and the imaginary injury. Another free kick to Aston Villa on this left-hand side. We have been all over Spurs the last 5 minutes. When I was discussing, who were the better team, I think it was a little bit more 50-50. But since then, Tottenham have barely got in our half. And we are really putting them under a lot of pressure. I think Rodon Sanchez have to really make sure they put their challenges in. I think Hodgberg hasn't done enough defensively for Tottenham so far. Target to take the free kick. It's perfect crossing position. Only he is there to take it. Left-footed from Target. It's a decent one. Back post. It will go all the way to Trezeguet. Trezeguet pulls it back to Traore. It's not the best of passes. Traore a bit deeper than what he was. Clips it towards the far post. Target pulls it back into the middle. But there's no one there to score. What a pullback from Matt Target. That is the pullback of dreams from Target. Oh, it is literally a striker's wet dream, that pass. And no one is there to capitalise. Lovely clip to the far post from Traore. And it's just, if someone is there, it's 1-0 to Villa. And it's that simple. Ollie Watkins, to be fair, positioned himself well. But that is unfortunate. Villa take the corner short. Sanson for Aston Villa. Cross towards the far post. Towards Konza. Watkins! Saved! McGinn! I think a flag's gone up. There. It has. Free kick to Tottenham. All over Tottenham. Dean says Tottenham letting us steam out till the 60th minute and then play their game, which will result in us losing. Track said, I wish I put €3.50 on it now. Enjoying your commentary here in Ireland. Thank you for that. That's very nice. Dean says, deep down we're scoring today. I don't know, man. We're playing really well. We're playing some really good football out here. Handball from Mora. We play on. Another long ball towards Ollie Watkins. This time way overhit. And it will be a chance for Spurs to recycle again. Lucas says, Spurs are so bad. Love to see them lose. Spurs, they've been quite poor so far. I mean, it only takes one opportunity to score. And then they get their confidence back. But from what I've seen, we've been the better team for sure. 100%. Dean, to be fair, a lot of things you have said have, turned out true. I think in recent weeks, since the Burnley game especially. But you got to give praise where it's due. We've played, it's been 23 minutes into this game. We're playing a team who are considered the Big Six. Playing a team who have a lot of good quality players, like Lloris, who's a World Cup winner, Harry Kane, who won the Golden Boot. We've got a lot of, playing a lot of good players. And we're actually being the better team here. Doug Suisse for Aston Villa. Plays it down the right-hand side. Cash wins a throw-in off Rodon. Close to the corner flag. I give place to Ezri. Yeah, he deserves it. 100%. He's a very good player. We get another throw-in on the right-hand side. Cash to take. Plays towards Sanson. Rodon again wins a header. Mora smashes it away. Not the best of throw-ins from Cash. Mings wins it back for Aston Villa. Tottenham win the second ball, but they try and play it forward to Vinicius, which means Martinez plays it out wide. Konza now wins a free kick, surely, from Vinicius. He does. And a little bit of handbags between Konza and Vinicius there. I think Vinicius said something to Konza and he went straight up to his face. Free kick to Aston Villa. A bit of a silly foul, I think, from Vinicius. Because there's a situation there where, we've got Martinez off his line. Konza's the only player back. Instead of giving a foul away, put Villa under pressure. They could possibly win a throw in there. I think it's a silly thing to do, really. Dean, I'm not negative, I'm realistic. Why can't they play Keenan and Watkins up top? We need two strikers. I don't think we do. I think we play very well as it is. I don't like Keenan Davis. That sounds mean, but no, I'll put it another way. I don't rate Keenan Davis, is what I'll say. Paul Hobday, love your enthusiasm, AJ. Even when we play bad, you make it bearable. I appreciate that, Paul, and you've always been very nice to me. from every single live stream. I appreciate it. Villa go long towards Ollie Watkins. Good takedown from Ollie Watkins on his right hand side. He didn't do that a lot against Newcastle, but he's definitely improved this game. Cash, he's forced backwards by a good press from Reguilon. Konza goes long towards Watkins again. Watkins slips. And yeah, a foul is given. Tottenham have it back with Lloris. I'm trying to figure out our game plan here. We go down the left, and it's Trezeguet getting in behind the Tottenham defence. And we go down the right, and it's usually Watkins. Traore we're not using for pace. It's literally Watkins on one side, and then Trezeguet on the other. I think as Watkins goes onto the right, Traore cuts inside and plays like a shadow striker in place of Watkins when he's out wide. Luiz for Aston Villa, lovely dribble past Hodgberg. McGinn goes to the right hand side again with Cash. Still all Villa right now. Here's Traore. Cash on the overlap. Finds Sanson. Sanson back to Cash. Little triangle of passes here on the right hand side. Forced backwards. Again though, under a good pressure from Spurs. Konza to John McGinn for Aston Villa. Dribbles past Harry Kane. Finds Traore. Traore back again. We keep getting forced backwards after really good passing of play. It kind of doesn't mean a lot if we're forced backwards after it, because we dribbled well here in little pockets of space, and the passing has been really good. And then Target is forced all the way back to Emi Martinez. Sanson coming all the way back to give it back to Martinez, and Villa really sitting deep here. 5% of the ball in the last 10 minutes has been in the Villa box. If that doesn't say it all, I don't know what does. Very, very well played from Aston Villa. 60% of the ball has been in Tottenham's final third. Dean said Douglas Luiz isn't good enough. Need an upgrade. McGinn, step up replacement. Trez can go too. I think Trez and El Ghazi should leave. And we need new wingers. I don't mind our midfield. But yeah. Neil Finley says Davis's pants. King, do I play FPL? I started it and I've given up with it. I kind of lose interest. I need to actually really dedicate to it, because I always do this. Yeah, I'd kind of stop playing for a couple of weeks, and then I just kind of get out of the swing of things, and I'm like, I don't really want to do it now. Is target for Villa. Target to Douglas Luiz. He goes all the way back to Tyrone Mings and Emi Martinez. See, the only thing I'll give credit for Tottenham is the press has been good. But you take the press away, I'm not impressed with this Tottenham team at all. Konza for Villa. Goes backwards to Emi Martinez again. Emi finds Tyrone Mings. Villa still sitting very deep right now. Mings again goes... Martinez has probably had the ball more than Watkins in the last 5 minutes. Again distributes it short rather than goes long. Doesn't want to give the ball away. Konza. John McGinn now for Villa. Finds... he did find Cash, but then Cash does... with a silly long ball. And gives it away. Lucas Moura under pressure from Cash. John McGinn with a tackle. No foul given. Traore with a 50-50 with Ndombele, and he doesn't win it. Sanchez for Tottenham. Their turn to have the ball deep in their own half. Is Tanganga... I forgot his name. Tanganga for Spurs. Forced backwards by Trezeguet. Then he beats the tackle from Trezeguet, and he wins a free kick. That's poor from Trez. And very well played, actually, from Tanganga. For a makeshift right back, give credit where it's due. King says, I have Target, Watkins, Bale and Kane as captain. Bale isn't currently playing. I think he's on the bench. Yeah, he's currently on the bench, so he'll probably come on. Target has done really well recently, so I'll give credit for using him there. And Kane always scores goals. A long ball play forward. Emi Martinez comes well off his line to win it. He gives it away, actually. Chance for Kane to Lucas Moura. Big chance for Tottenham, and it's 1-0. It's 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. It's their first attack for a very long time, and it's Vinicius with his first goal for Spurs. It's a simple tap in at the back post. I got caught out reading chat, and they beat Villa for pace, and it's literally their first attack. It's their first meaningful attack after all the chances Villa have had. It is 1-0 to Tottenham, and it's a bit of a harsh one, really. Looking on the replay again, they play it down the line with Reguilon. He's looking for Vinicius there. And Konza and Mings didn't have enough pace to keep up with him, so Emi Martinez came off his line. But Spurs won that second ball. It's really cruel. I think Emi Martinez should just put this out in Rosette. He goes for a pass, and he gives it away to Moura. And eventually Moura is the one who plays it across for the empty goal. I think this is an Emi Martinez mistake, which, it doesn't often happen in truth. It's a lovely pullback from Moura. I thought he was going to score. I thought that was easily going to end up in the back of the net all day. And it's 1-0. Haven't won a game without Grealish since 2019. No, that's wrong. We won against Leeds a few weeks ago without Jack Grealish. We won 1-0. Yeah, nil. Yeah, spot on. I didn't even read that comment. 1-0 to Spurs. I'm really harsh on Villa, I think, because we have been the better team today, but it's the Jose Mourinho way of sit back, defend, and score on the counter attack, and it was an individual mistake that has got them the goal here. Emi Martinez, he does well to anticipate the danger, and if you watch Emi, he's always coming off his line. He's like a sweeper goalkeeper, like the traditional way of Manuel Neuer of how he plays. It's a little bit deflating because he should literally just put that in row Z, and instead he just passes it out. It's very, very poor for Villa. And it kind of undoes all our hard work. Sanson for Villa. Lovely pass to Cash. Chance for Villa. Cash. Cross. Block. Corner to Villa. It hits Hodon. And Villa, again, with a good opportunity. Sorry, Rodon. Sorry. Not Hodon. Another good opportunity for Aston Villa. A decent cross, too, from Cash. Very well intercepted. I feel like it's Groundhog Day, every time Villa play recently. At least we've done better today. But it's just so deflating. It's so deflating after how well we've played. I didn't think it was Vinicius who scored his first goal for Tottenham too. And I said before the stream, before the game started, he'd probably score his first goal today. Traore's corner comes in, cleared at the near post. And again, it's given away from Sanson. Nice. We've actually been by far the better team. We have been Jose'd. We have been absolutely Jose'd. We have absolutely battered them so far. And it's their first attack. It was their first attack in literally like 20 minutes. And they scored. And it was from an individual mistake. It's so harsh. Because, what do you say at half time? What do you say? We've not done badly. I say it was Carlos Vinicius who scored. Carlos Vinicius. First goal in 8 games for Tottenham. It was a tap-in. Cash goes long for Villa. Towards Ollie Watkins. Good layoff from Watkins. Trezeguet for Villa. Goes outwards to the left-hand side with Matt Target. Target down the channel towards Trezeguet. And a foul. A free kick to Aston Villa has been given. Sanchez complaining, saying it shouldn't have been. I think Trez, in truth, is definitely trying to win something there. But at the same time, Sanchez can't really thrust his arm out. I don't know if a foul should have really been given there, but we'll take a free kick all day. Imagine when you sell Grealish to United and you go back. The disrespect to a club who's won the Champions League that you haven't won. Okay. Like I said, we've been all over him. We've been absolutely all over him. We have been Mourinho'd. We have been absolutely Mourinho'd. And you never know. We could get something. In 1982, you've not won one in your entire history. Forest have won 2. Even Chelsea have won 1. United have won 3. Liverpool have won 6. And you haven't even won 1. Shambles. Target to take the free kick for Aston Villa. It's a decent one. And it's headed up and over for a corner from Lucas Moura helping to defend. He's done really well defensively for Spurs today. I think he's done more defensively than he has actually going forward. It will be a corner on the right-hand side. Every set piece has been okay for Villa today. But they've got the players to defend it. That is the only downside, I will say. But credit where it's due. The corners haven't been easy to defend. Sanson to take the corner for Aston Villa. He's going to go short to Traore. Traore. He goes for a cross himself. Again, it's cleared by Vinicius. Target wins a header back for Aston Villa. It's cleared again forward by Reguilon. Mora takes it down, gives it away. Lovely turn from Traore. And no foul is given on Ndombele. And Spurs have it back with Sanchez. And they play down the right-hand side with Tanganga. He's done quite well, actually, as a makeshift today. Give him credit. Dean says, just tuning back in to say, told you, but again, you kept having this. I don't know. We look good. We've played really well so far. This is really harsh. Another long ball played towards Trezeguet. And Davinson Sanchez wins it back for Tottenham. Villa win a throw-in. See, unlike the other goals and the other games we've played, we've not... we've deserved to lose a lot of games recently. Like the Brighton game, we deserved to lose and we got a point. We've been the better team today. We have been by far the better team today. And yet we're sat here 1-0 down. How you doing, Football Frenzy? Oh, you're NUFC. Nice. How you doing? I appreciate you tuning in. Sanson goes down the channel, finds Ollie Watkins here for Aston Villa. Watkins goes back to Traore. Traore goes down the left-hand side. Lovely pick out to target. Villa again on the ball. Is Ollie Watkins. Watkins back to target. Tottenham have literally their whole team camped in their box. Jose Mourinho with football terrorism here. Their entire team is defending. I'm not even joking. Lucas Moura is their furthest man forward, and he's not even on the halfway line. They're trying to press Villa now as we force back to defensive positions. A lovely ball played over the top towards Ollie Watkins. Down the right-hand side with Rodon having to defend because the fullback's out of position. Cash with an early ball in, which is a very poor one, really. And it's going to be cleared again. Moura wins it back, but only gives away a throw-in. And it will... Again, another chance for Villa to keep recycling this ball, but the crosses are starting to be poor again. At least before the goal, the crosses were really good. But it's a poor pass from Trezeguet, and it'll be a throw into Spurs. I feel the confidence is slowly it's like seeping out of this Villa team. It was really there before the goal, and we didn't deserve to concede the goal. An individual mistake has cost us the goal. We don't deserve to be losing this game. Dean, I know you got to do what you got to do, but I should up shot because everyone knows the game is done. We've lost despite. He wants to say we look great. You're just wasting your time with a game that's lost. They've had one chance. They've had one shot. If this was the other way round, would they should up shot? No. And they've lost 3-0 to a team in the back arse of... Where did they lose to? What, a Croatian side? I'm having that. Would you expect them to do that? No. When they were a goal down to that team, they lost to Arsenal the week before. Even though they ended up losing 3-0, they still tried. They had the chances. Dinamo Zagreb. Yeah, exactly. Trezeguet, a chance for Aston Villa. Against Tanganga, does very well, actually. Trezeguet into the box towards Watkins. Good header away from Davinson Sanchez. And Spurs will play the ball back to Lloris. I thought we might win a corner or possibly a throw-in under the pressure, but very well played from Reguilon. He doesn't bottle it, and he gives it back to Lloris. Grealish is out versus Fulham. I can see them. They don't park the bus. That's not how Fulham play. They play good football. In fairness to Scott Parker, it's the reason why people want them to stay up. McGinn finds Trezeguet. That's a foul, surely. And the referee doesn't give it, and Villa look a little bit exposed, but the pass from Vinicius is poor, and Villa win it back. And then we give it away with Tyrone Mings this time. Very poor. Very, very poor. It's in between a bad pass and a bad reading of the ball together. Very poor. We got fortunate with a poor pass from Vinicius to then get it back. Shocking. I expect basics. I expect just basics, and that is not the basics. It's an 8-yard pass. Fredster, hi AJ, sorry I'm late. No worries. A free kick to Tottenham has been given. Ndombele goes down under the challenge of Douglas Luiz, literally on the halfway line. 5 minutes to go before half time. Still 1-0 to Spurs. Tim says, no offense, but you can't lose to Spurs. They're trash at the moment. Tim, we are playing really well. We are the better team, and we have been the better team. But Jose plays his way, plays his very defensive football with his very good players, and he's winning 1-0 under a mistake. An individual error has caused the goal, and we've been by far the better team so far. It is what it is. Cash goes long. The free kick from Spurs is really poor, but they do get a throw-in from it anyway. Paul says, hang on in there, AJ. The Villa faithful are behind you. Still plenty of time to go. So I look. Paul's like, if you think of it this way, you know, you got like the typical devil on the shoulder, angel on the shoulder. Like Paul's the angel, right? It's always nice and always, always optimistic and positive. And then you've got Dean. Who anything negative will come out. I love the dynamic. King said, just remember the 7-2 versus Liverpool. Anything is possible. Let's go Villa. The annoying thing is we're not doing bad. We're not doing that bad. I'd criticise a couple passes here and there, but overall we've played really well. And it has been the finest of margins that have been the reason why we haven't scored. And to say that without our best player against a team in the top 6 is incredible. A corner has been given away. Traore with a poor pass. Okay, that was nowhere near the... I have no words for that. I have no words for what I've just seen. We've just given away possibly the cheapest corner in Premier League history. No one around Traore, and he mishits it off his left boot. And a corner to Spurs. And if they score off this, well, that will be laughed at on Twitter. So I really hope we defend this. Mora to take the corner for Spurs. Towards the back post, towards Kane. He doesn't win the greatest of headers, and Watkins clears away for another corner to Spurs. Dean Smith is... Wait, you mean Dean or Dean Smith? Dean says the amount of games I hear you say into Watkins, so fizz down the hype his name because he's missed or something. Yeah, true. That is true. Well, Martinez, absolute prat. Very good keeper. Everyone's allowed to make mistakes. Corner comes in and Martinez does really well actually to punch it away. Long shot! And just put over. It was Ndombele with the long shot as Martinez punched it away. With him off his line, it was possibly about a foot or two over the bar. Lovely little clip effort, very nearly. An opportunity for Spurs there. England. How you doing, Aaron? He thinks he hid his message. Your message wasn't hidden. It was hidden by my bot, I believe. Tottenham will win this 1-0. I don't know. We haven't had a shot apparently. We've had loads of crosses and big chances and big opportunities. We've had more the possession. We've done everything right. Except for the final pass in the final third hasn't been great. That's the only thing I will say. Sanson for Aston Villa. Cash. Again, the pass wasn't great from Cash. And we give it away. And Lucas Moura now for Spurs. Down his left-hand side. Good tackle from Luiz. But Moura gets it back. I don't know how he's managed to do that. Kane now is fouled. Free kick to Tottenham. 2 minutes till half-time. Nice. Dean says we could be 0-0, but no Martinez, him and Leno this week both being cursed or something. Fred Star says, did you see Watkins? I have seen Watkins has been called up. Very well deserved. Very well deserved. Very good player. Dean said if I was at the game, I'd probably thump King. Oh yeah, King. I will. I was going to say this actually. I'm going to live stream all the England games for the Euros. 100%. I don't know if I'm going to do any of the qualifiers. But I can absolutely guarantee I'm going to do the Euros and any of the big Euro games as well. Something I want to cover over the summer. And I hope you guys will be there too, because that'll be really fun, I think. I'm not convinced Grealish is... Grealish 100% is a missing key. We were playing far better with Grealish. It's very obvious. Tyra Mings for Aston Villa. He goes long down the channel towards Trezeguet. Good tackle from Davinson Sanchez. Credit where it's due. Davinson Sanchez has been absolutely brilliant for them today. probably their best player. He's won every header that he's needed to. And like where Rodon has made the mistakes, Sanchez has helped defend. I think him, especially alongside even Tanganga, have done really, really well. So I'll give credit to Spurs. I hate the way they play. I hate Jose's football. It really bugs me when it works well against your team, but they've defended really well. Bamford deserves it more than Watkins. I do not care. Bamford is actually top of the list for missed opportunities. So, yeah. He's missed the biggest chances of all the strikers in the Premier League. That is why he's not been called up. That is my opinion anyway. I don't want a player who's known for bottling. Just because he scores a lot of goals, right? You don't see the misses because they're not displayed. But you can look that up. It's an actual fact. Leeds fan alert. Bamford, he's not levels above Watkins. You guys don't know ball. Paul says, just remember when West Ham were 3-0 down against Spurs, drew 3-3, and never over till it's over. Very true. And Man United, no, not Man United, Arsenal today, 3-0 down, ironically, to West Ham, came back from behind. That is nearly half-time. Jose Mourinho, I think, is heading towards the tunnel already. 20 seconds to go. Kane gives the ball away. I think that's going to be it. I don't know why Mourinho is already making his way down to the tunnel. It's not like he's losing. I find that very odd behaviour. He's already gone. This is weird. I've never known a manager to do this. Cash goes long. I think that'll finally be the last action of the first half. It is 1-0 to Spurs at half-time. What do I say? I'm going to read my chat first. Going to piss off Harry FC. Now, I'll be back with some more negativity. Don't worry. See, I want us to win a game just so you can't be negative. That's all. That's all I want. Noise says, I would actually have Lingard at City. I reckon Lingard signs for Villa next year. I don't know about that. I think he'll stay with West Ham. Yeah, I agree. Everything I say, King seems to have somehow said before me. I don't know how. All right. Reaction from that first half. We started it very, very well. Put them under pressure. We limited them to opportunities. I know Mourinho plays defensive football against any team. He could be against Newport County. I feel like he'd play the same way. We cut them open with long balls down the channel. I think Trezeguet getting in behind. Traore with Watkins. We've had these opportunities. But the passes, I think, in the final third are starting to lack a little bit. They were much better in the first 25 minutes compared to the last 25. I mean, not the last 25. The first 20 compared to the last 25 is what I meant. I've really started to see a difference. Since the half-hour mark especially, they started to dwindle a little bit. I still don't think Spurs really came into the game. They got their goal off an individual mistake. A ball played down the channel from Reguilon. Towards, I think it was Vinicius. Konza and Mings didn't quite have the pace to keep up with him. Martinez had to come off his line. He, instead of putting it out to Rosette like he should have, tried to go for a pass, which was intercepted from Moura. And because Martinez was well off his line, he had to try and press Lucas Moura, and he just gave an empty goal for Vinicius to score. It's a bit of a tough one to take, really, because I don't think they deserved it. And I think it's their only shot on target. It's a bit harsh. I think it's a little bit harsh on Villa. You probably won't believe me that I say we've been the better team, considering we haven't actually registered a shot. But we've had so many crossing opportunities, so many pulls back into the box, so many chances. And the fact that we haven't even had a shot is quite baffling if you've been watching the game. You'd think it has literally been all Villa. It's very, very bizarre. Tottenham in the last 5 minutes, especially since they scored, really, have come into the game a little bit more, and we've gotten, I think, less confident. But for the first 20-25 minutes, it was all Villa. The goal was very disappointing, because it just undoes all our hard work. It undoes everything. Because I was really being optimistic. I was being positive. I was worried about heading into this game. I thought we'd get battered. Without Grealish, I thought if they get us on the back foot, they play it to Kane. Kane has a good record against Villa. I worried, and then it's like the hope kills you, really. because we start playing really well, and then when we concede a goal against the run of play, then we start playing like the scoreline. It's just a bit deflating, really. Nice. They're talking about Lingard. Nice. AJ, could you stream the World Cup qualifier game versus Albania? Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. I'll have a think about it. And I'll post it on my community tab. How old are you, AJ? 39. I don't think I'm quite 39 just yet. I am 20. It's my birthday tomorrow. I'm 21 tomorrow. I remember saying that on my live stream last week. I'm literally 21 tomorrow. I feel old. I feel very, very old. I do not feel in a way, I don't feel 21. It feels like it's gone too quick, but I also feel old as well. Imagine being old. You're old too, John. You're slightly younger than me, but you're old too. Nice. You are of Albanian blood, so you're obligated to stream that game. I did not know that. What a weird fact from Noice's Hyper. I thought you were literally all Swedish. King, happy birthday in advance. I appreciate that. I do. I'm going to look up the reaction of the Villa fans. What would they say? Would they critique any individual player? I think they'll criticise Martinez for the mistake. Possibly say Trezeguet started well, but has then slowly fell off. I was really impressed with how Trezeguet started. But I should have known it was too good to last. Ollie, who's quite a big football Twitter for Villa, says bin off McGinn, Traore and Trezeguet. I think Traore's been poor. Someone says that was painful. If Jack was out for the season, we'd be relegated. Tell Traore we kicked off. Tell Traore we've kicked off. Oh my god. That is funny. That is funny. Someone says, I've tried to be positive as much as possible, but ever since the start of 2021, we've been on relegation form. Our performances have been very dreadful. How are we still top half? It's a miracle. Just need Grealish back, but this is not looking promising up the Villa. Someone says, Mings, another game, another error. But then a reply got loads more likes saying, can't blame Mings for the goal at all. It's not Mings' fault. It's all clear as day, Emi Martinez. I'd say maybe Cash needs to make sure to foul the man, knowing the situation, like possibly. But again, he shouldn't have to really bail out the goalkeeper. Paul says best wishes for tomorrow, AJ. You seem to have a very old head on young shoulders. I'm puffed. I'm sure I can't speak or read. I'm illiterate. I'm chuffed I found your channel after Max packed it in. I really appreciate that. It's very sweet. Very sweet of you to say. Noise says, bro, my parents fled to Sweden during the war and I was born here and live here. Oh, fair enough. Might thump my RV to pieces. How are the games in hand going? Okay, so we have been the better team. That's all I'm going to say. We have been Jose Mourinho'd. We've had so many chances. Davinson Sanchez has been an absolute brick wall. I have not seen like the meme Sanchez that I've seen in other games. This one opportunity from Traore pulls it back to the far post and target. If anything, he could shoot this. He literally has no one in front of him, but he tries to pull it back. I reckon if he was like a striker there, if he was Trezeguet, he goes for goal there and possibly scores because he doesn't have a defender in front of him. But he tries to pull it back into the middle, and it's not the best of cutbacks, but it's a lovely ball from Traore. Absolutely lovely ball. Shame, really. Another Villa fans is not even close to good enough. This Spurs side are here for the taking. Such a stupid goal to give away. Getting in decent positions. Absolutely no quality, though. Great comment here. Did we play 120 minutes on Thursday as well? Oh dear. Nearly 3k subs. Yeah, nearly 3k. You never know. We could hit it here or there. The problem is though, because I got a lot of subs off one video, Most people will only have watched that and not anything since. And when things go up in their sub box, they don't view my channel. They've not seen anything since. They'll go and unsub. So I'm literally fighting unsubs every single day, which is, it's not great for my, it shouldn't, like, it doesn't have like an effect on my mental health, but it could easily on someone, I'd say, because you work hard on something, you put a lot of effort into something, and then you don't see too much of a benefit of a gain, because that gain is constantly going against like the negative. It's always fighting like neck and neck, and it's not great. Every time I produce a video, like 5 to 10 people unsub, and that's not a joke. I wish it was. It's really harsh to say. I get them back, I believe, with the video eventually, like some other people coming in, but it's like a constant swap and change, and it's not great really. Wasn't Jamie supposed to stream? Oh, is thus being fraud? I have to go and go for a shower. I'll be back later. Fair enough. I'll see you then. Cat says IJ is 121. Of course. What about FPL contents? I don't know if I'd want to do that. Really, I don't know. It's not really my type of thing. But there's definitely things I want to get into for sure. I'm gonna look up the Spurs. I'm sure they are very confident. I'm very happy with how they've played. They've been playing this type of football all year, so it's nothing new to them. People still saying Jose out. She's crazy. Why didn't Jose make them score 10 more? Jose out. Lo Celso being non-existent. Bring on Dele. We're taking the lead. What does this mean? Admin, let's be real. We've been awful. So both sets of fans are not happy with what's going on here. Even they're saying they've been poor. If Dele played like Mora, no fan would be moaning. Both players lose possession of the ball continuously, but one of them is trying to positively impact attack. The other just seems to coast through the match like a passenger. Both have spurs of technical ability. Not the most fluid, sensational football, but at least everyone is putting in a shift, more important than anything else. I thought they'd be a bit more positive, but I suppose the football hasn't been great so far. Jose out, Klopp out, Ollie out, Mikel out. Pep out. Yeah. I'll look up the Man United reaction as well, actually. I'll cover that. They got beat 3-1 by Leicester City in the FA Cup, which is an end to their cup run. It's pretty much full with other football Twitter accounts just making fun of them. How are you this bad? Ollie found out we aren't playing City in the semi-finals usual and said nah. Ollie out. He's gone from bottling 4 semis to not even being able to reach them. I want to wake up tomorrow to his contract ripped. That's really harsh on a team that is doing quite well in the league. I honestly can't stand United fans. They are like so deluded, and they don't appreciate what they have. Really, they could be like having a bad season in like 6th or 7th. They could be doing an Arsenal, and you imagine they're complaining that they're second in the league, man. Villa will be top 4 if they had Pep managing. Maybe, but he spent a lot of money. Everywhere he's gone, he spent a lot of money. I feel I could do that. I could just spend a lot of money and win. Jonathan says, thought Spurs would have been more formidable this year, especially when they got Bale. Should be one of the best forward lines in Europe. Can see why Spurs want Jose out on that basis. I don't think the defensive way of playing is a positive way forward. Jose Mourinho plays like a team who are fighting relegation. He plays like he's basically Portuguese Sam Allardyce, and the more people realise that, the better. I don't mind Jose. I think he's a funny guy, and I think he's a clever guy. But I don't understand why he continues to play this way of this way of football. It's not good looking football. I wouldn't say I've enjoyed watching this game of football. It has been very frustrating. It does feel like we're playing a team in the bottom half. But we, like the teams in the bottom half, we struggle to break them down too. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's interesting, though, to see that they're not happy either. What do we do to change this game? To change the fortune of Aston Villa today? What do we even have on the bench, realistically? What can we do? I'm going to look on... I'll look in subs now. Barkley, Davis, Al Ghazi, Al Mohammadi, Engels, Nakamba, Ramsey, Taylor, and obviously the goalkeeper Tom Heaton. El Ghazi will most likely come on. Ramsey and Barkley, I think, or Davis. Maybe this is the game to go to up front. Maybe this is the game, because like we are not going to break these down. I feel like 95% of games one up front will work. This possibly will be that one game when maybe we should go to up front. I think Watkins would do well with a feeder striker as well. Someone to give him the ball on a plate. You could have Davis as the target man, Watkins as the poacher, and we could create something. Paul says we need to the Geordie faithful a favour against Fulham. Thank goodness we're not in the position like we would last year. How fortunate are we that Grealish's injury happened so late that we're not in a relegation battle? How fortunate are we? Because we are looking as poor as these teams. If you didn't support Villa, who would you support? I don't know, and I'd rather not think about it. I support Villa because my family were. I'm from Birmingham. I'd never be a glory hunter. I've never seen the interest of supporting a team miles and miles away. I'd rather support a team in like the 6th division of my, of my English football. I'd rather go to the games. I've gone to like my local a few times, like home and away, because it's a pub team at the end of the day, and I don't mind that. It'd probably be that, but more full time. Tamworth FC fan channel. Birmingham City, the blue. God no. Imagine if Blues. Imagine if there was only one team in Birmingham. That they would get loads of viewers. There's been talks before of Villa and Blues either merge in club or merge in stadium. And I feel like Villa get 40k fans every week. Well, when they do allow fans, and Blues get like 20. And that's when Blues are playing bad. So when Blues play well, they get 30. That's 70,000 people potentially. That's what Old Trafford can fill. It's a shame really. Because then you got West Brom as well, who also get 30k. Wolves get another 30k, but they're more Wolverhampton, obviously. But if you look at in terms of Birmingham-based clubs, we could have had one massive club. Firing shots at Jamie and all of the Chelsea supporters in Jamie's Discord. Paul, who's been your Villa idol, AJ? Mine was Tony Hatterley a long time ago. Okay, so when I first got into Villa games, I was like 9 or 10 years old. We have kicked off as well for the second half for you guys. It's going to sound really weird, but it probably was Ashley Young and John Carew at the time. Sanson cross for Aston Villa. It's an easy one for Lloris to hold. They were the first footballers that I'd seen. Villa versus Brighton in the League Cup in 2010 was the first game I ever went to. I was 10 years old going to that, and I got to see these players I'd seen only on the TV before. And I love John Carew. I'd probably say John Carew, actually. He's a Villa icon, Villa legend, and he was just everything you'd want in a striker and more. I could do that. That's a nice little video idea. Thank you very much, nice. I'll add that to the list. Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be very nice. I'll list them up. I'll make sure I put like Jolie and Lescott so I can put them in an F tier. Oh man, free kick to Tottenham. Reguilon to take. 2 minutes since half time, still 1-0 to Spurs. Good opportunity for them to get the ball into the box. If they make it 2-0, it's done. Free kicks poor. Sanson gets it away. Traore with a half clearance. Trezeguet for Aston Villa. Good press from Spurs, but a good layoff. Played down the right hand side from Cash, and it's gone all the way back to the Spurs back line. For them to recycle this ball once and once and once again. I could do one for managers too. Managers easy. That's two great ideas. Another long ball played down the channel, and Cash will keep it in play for Aston Villa. And go across to Tyrone Mings. I've never done a tier list. I've seen a lot of tier list videos, but I've never done one. Another ball down the channel. Again, a foul has been given. Oh, they've played advantage. Harry Kane, chance for Spurs. Kane just past the post. I think it took a deflection because I don't think Martinez got a fingertip to it. I think it got a deflection on its way through, and if it did, that possibly saved a goal for Spurs. I don't think this is good refereeing from Mike Dean, because he took ages to play advantage, and by the time he did, Villa only had Tyrone Mings and Konza back. That's not a corner. Hang on, unless it took the slightest of deflections. Oh, it might have actually just clipped the foot of Tyrone Mings, and that possibly saves a goal. It's the smallest of touches. Reguilon is actually really hurt. He was the one who was fouled in the first place, and he's very gingerly walking on his foot here. It'll be a corner to Spurs. Good start for them in the second half. I want to know what was said at half time for Villa, really, because this is not a great start for Aston Villa. Corner on the right hand side in front of the Holt end for Tottenham. I'm just going to get the lineup back up for them. Corner taken, left footed towards the far post. Emi Martinez does very well to hold, and we will look to build from the back. Kane putting pressure on Martinez to stop any easy pass. Bowls it out to John McGinn. It's Sanson for Aston Villa. Go down to the left-hand side with Matt Targett. Targett slows the ball, plays it back to John McGinn. McGinn with a poor pass. And this is really bad because we are exposed here. Oh, that is a poor pass, so from Ndombele. Very poor. We were really exposed there. He's just like nonchalantly played a very simple ball that was very easily read, I think, by Douglas Luiz. And Villa, thankful that didn't lead to anything. Here's another chance for Targett. Cross for Aston Villa. Oh, it's flapped away by Lloris. It's taken by Traore at the far post. Traore on his left boot clips it to the back post. Watkins' header's deflected. Spilled by Lloris. On offside. Wait, now a foul has been given for a push, and it'll be a free kick to Spurs. Good chance for Villa. Lovely cross from Bertrand Traore. Ollie Watkins. I think, yeah, he pushes. He does push, actually, to be quite fair. Tanganga. I think it's a bit soft, maybe, because I've seen way worse not been given for that. But it is a free kick to Spurs. I suppose you can't really put your arms on someone, and Lloris will take it. Tyrone Mings goes long for Aston Villa. Again, it's cleared by Reguilon. Both teams playing quite direct. It does feel like a championship game. Great win back by Sanson for Aston Villa against Ndombele again. Not the best of games from him. Here's Targett. Back towards Sanson again on the left-hand side. Chance for a cross for Villa. Sanson finds Targett on the overlap. Targett, early ball in. It's a poor one. It's a poor clearance, though, in truth. Douglas Luiz plays it to Konza. His header, again, is intercepted. Kane, his pass is intercepted. Traore gives it away. Both teams literally giving it away in seconds again. Kane, oh, lovely dribbling from Kane, really. He's dribbled past three players. They're going to play down the left. Here's Mora. Villa, again, a little bit exposed. Mora against Cash on his right boot. Mora cuts inside. Mora plays it into middle. Kane doesn't get the ball. Great interception from Tyrone Mings. Villa clear it to the halfway line. Watkins gets the ball back for Aston Villa. Gives it back to Mings. A Tottenham player is down injured. Bertrand Traore for Aston Villa. Tottenham begging Villa to pull it out of play. We don't. Still Traore. Plays it towards Trezeguet. It's overhit and nothing is given. They're going to go back towards the injury. Again, players falling down like flies here. I'm just seeing the replay here. It was... Mora did so well. He sent Matty Cash sprawling to his feet, pulls it back into the middle towards Kane. Great read by Tyrone Mings. And then it was Trezeguet with Tanganga, a little mix-up between the two, which saw Tanganga fly to the floor. Nothing given either way there, at least as of yet. And a possible free kick to Villa? I think there was a foul on... I think there was a foul on Trezeguet. Traore skipped past Reguilon. That's a foul. It is. It's a free kick to Aston Villa. That is a free kick to Aston Villa. Quite deep in Spurs half too. Very well played. Quick counter attack for Villa. The problem is, I will say that we've not really done too much from set pieces. That's all I will say. It's my. I've had I don't want to say my only critique. I've had a few critiques, but that is one of them. Sanson and Douglas Luiz around the free kick to take for Villa. About 35 yards from goal, so it's not the ideal shooting position, but I've seen them scored from here. I think of like the Ronaldo one against Portsmouth. I know most of you, have been watching the sport for a while, they'll know what I mean. So like for a regular player is not going to score. Sanson does cross for Aston Villa towards Konza. He doesn't win the header, wins the second ball for Villa against Vinicius, pulls it back to Tyrone Mings with a cross, and wins a throw for Aston Villa. A bit of a miscue. And Dust says, nice, I'm in your head rent free. Target to take the throw in for Villa. Just by the corner flag. Goes towards John McGinn. That's poor. It's really, really poor. It's given away. It's sloppy. That's a great chance to put the ball into the box. Get your centre-backs forward. Get a long throw in. We got Matty Cash who can do it. And yet we just give it away very soft. Cash goes down the channel towards Watkins, and it's going to go out of play for a Spurs throw-in deep inside their own half on the left-hand side. I question the decision-making from the club sometimes, and that is 100% one of them. It's simple passes and simple throws that we've given away. I don't rate it at all. Reguilon to take the throw-in for Spurs. I'm trying to think of like the best players today, and one of them... Davinson Sanchez has done so well for Spurs. Vinicius has done quite well. Moura has probably been their best player. Jerome Villa TV says we need more direction. 100%. 100%. We need something different. They seem to just... They know what we're doing. They read it really well, Spurs. It does help that they've got their entire team defending. Free kick to Tottenham. Foul from Sanson. And that will relieve all the pressure as we try to attack them. I can see this literally being 1-0 Tottenham, and it hurts me to say. They are preparing Ben Davies to come on. If that doesn't say... if that doesn't say anything... Reguilon... He's holding his leg. I don't think it is that much of an injury, personally. You don't need to give Jose Mourinho any extra... help to put on another defender as a sub, but I don't think Reguilon's injury is that bad. It didn't look that bad. I don't feel it, obviously, but I don't know. But it will be a sub for Spurs. The physio is on Reguilon again. It's been one of their brighter players, so I don't mind too much, I suppose. Ben Davies is probably the more traditional fullback. Someone I wouldn't say is known for carrying the ball forward for Spurs and putting the crosses in and being that overlap. But he's fairly good defensively. But that is the sub coming off. That will be extra time for Villa as well. Maybe the added time that we need to get a late equaliser into this game. 56 minutes in, still 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. Ben Davies to come on. It looked like they were preparing two subs, but I think it's only going to be Davies for now. We need some of the fact. I don't think Villa have had a shot so far. I'm going to double check. We still have yet to have a shot. We've had so many chances to put the ball into the box. We've had so many crosses. We have yet to have a single attempt on goal. I don't think there's been a single team in the Premier League that have done that so far. More for Tottenham. Lays it off well down the left-hand side. Here is Ndombele. Tries to find Kane. A bit of a heavy pass for Kane. And Cash does really well there. Shoulders off Harry Kane. He's a big unit. But he does well to defend him. It'll be a goal kick to Aston Villa. El Ghazi looking like he'll come on. If there's anyone to stop the no shots in a game, it's El Ghazi. The man takes like 5 shots a game. Here's Sanson for Villa. Past the halfway line. Goes down the left. Lovely back heel from Trezeguet. Back towards Sanson. Chance for Aston Villa. Cross from Sanson towards Traore. He misses his header. And it's going to float. Oh, it's so easy for Spurs to defend. Mora gives the ball away to Konza. I think it's a bit of a rash clearance. It didn't need it. McGinn for Aston Villa. Clips it out wide again. Lovely ball. Sanson chance. Pulls it back. Trezeguet! Shot is blocked on the line. Traore! Again, I think that was a cross. Maybe a cross last shot. Didn't quite catch the ball. What a chance for Aston Villa. Trezeguet wasted it. John McGinn now dribbling. McGinn! His shot is saved. And at least we won't end this game without a shot on goal. But that really should, I think, be 1-0. That's a great opportunity. Lovely clip pass from McGinn towards Sanson, who pulls it back delightfully. And Trezeguet kicks the ball into the ground. And it's a simple block in the end. You need to take these opportunities because they've not come very often today. And, you know, it even fell to Traore again, he doesn't quite catch the ball nicely. And we've let them get away with it. Here's Ollie Watkins for Aston Villa. Spurs gave it away again. Watkins against Sanchez, and Davinson Sanchez again with another great challenge. Although he gives the ball away to Target. Target again is tackled by Sanchez. And the ball has been perceived to go out of play, and it'll be a throw into Spurs. And the subs will finally come on with El Ghazi. Bertrand Traore to come off for Anwar El Ghazi. Which will either mean Trezeguet moves to the right hand side, which I hope so, because El Ghazi is a terrible right winger. I'd prefer him on the left. I would 100% prefer him on the left. But there's a substitution, and now we're in still 1-0 to Spurs. Thank you for that information, Noise. A long throw taken towards the substitute for Spurs, who I forgot his name. I don't know why he's actually there. It was actually towards Lascelles. Oh no, it's Lo Celso, someone who's actually barely had a touch of the ball, where the fans were complaining, and I can see why, because I've actually forgot he was playing. He was the most forward man for Spurs there. He's been an absolute ghost, probably the biggest ghost in the entire game. Ben Davies for Spurs finds Vinicius, lovely layoff towards Kane. Good tackle from Cash. He plays it forward towards the halfway line. Spurs win it back though with Rodan. Sanchez now forced all the way back to Lloris. Villa, good press with Watkins and Morgan Sanson leading the charge. Ball played towards the left-hand side. Cash wins it back for Villa. Trezeguet surely fouled. The referee doesn't even play advantage. McGinn now. We're playing down the left-hand side. El Ghazi to Target. To Sanson. Good take from Sanson. Trying to go past Sanchez. Good tackle from Sanchez. And he stops the corner. That man deserves man of the match today. Everything he's done right. It is given away though. Not by him, however. Target now for Villa. Another chance. El Ghazi shot. Oh, it riddles the side netting. Anwar El Ghazi. It looked like he scored. From miles out. Absolute miles out. El Ghazi, I think, caught everyone completely off guard there. Lovely rasping shot. And it would have caught Lloris. He's not getting to that, Lloris. He's smashed it towards the far corner. I think it's hit the outside of the post. I think it's just clipped the outside of the post and into the side netting. Lo Celso isn't a baller. He's had a poor game. He was all right on FIFA though when it came out. And Ndombele heads it towards Kane. It's given away from Spurs. Villa get it back to Tyrone Mings. Villa finally growing into this game in this second half. El Ghazi against Tanganga beats the tackle and is fouled. Free kick to Aston Villa. El Ghazi's been really good since coming on. And Ross Barkley is pictured now preparing, I think, possibly to come on. But it will be a free kick to Aston Villa. Tanganga for the first time today caught out. There'll be a yellow card for time wasting as well. Trying to see who it was for. It's Lo Celso time wasting. And it's a very silly yellow, I think, for him. It really does show how poor he's actually been today. The fact he's managed to get a yellow. He's not even put a tackle in. I don't know why he's time wasting for. It's typical Jose Mourinho football. He's time wasting half an hour to go. Target to take the free kick for Aston Villa. Very, very far out, but a good opportunity to put this ball into the box. We got Mings up there. We got Watkins up there. Target plays it. It's headed away only as far as John McGinn, edge of the box. Douglas Luiz. Luiz clips it to the far post towards Trezeguet, and that's going to harmlessly float for a goal kick. Shame. Was like 950 coins with 77 pace, 77 dribbling. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, good FIFA card, like I said. Very cheap, really. Douglas Luiz, a nice attempted pass, but very well defended, actually, from Vinicius Jr., someone who's attacked quite well today, but also knows how to defend. Very well played. Paul says, we can't lose. What a miserable start to your birthday that would be. It'd be the amazing Villa start, wouldn't it, really? Douglas Luiz, his pass intercepted from Mora. Cash puts it out of play. Thrown to Spurs. They are preparing another sub, Tottenham. I think it was a player who started, a Bergwijn. I think the guy who actually scored his... Wait, was it his debut goal against Man City? I think that was the team he got his debut goal in against. I'm pretty certain. Finesse shot, outside foot shot and flare. What a ball. A little bit deflating, but we're starting very slowly to grow into this game. Al Ghazi, good sub really for Villa. I think he's done okay since coming on. Nearly scored with a shot. It just scraped the outside of the post. Davis for Tottenham turns away from again. Goes towards the left-hand side. His cross is blocked by Matty Cash. Trezeguet for Villa. Luiz. Good press from Spurs. Really forcing Villa to make mistakes. Trezeguet header. Finds Sanson, but the ball squeams away from him. Chance for Spurs. Junior clips it towards Kane. Poor pass from him. Smashed away from Cash towards the halfway line for Villa. We don't win that second ball, though. Two Villa players coming together. John McGinn and Tyrone Mings. And John McGinn's actually still stayed down here. Not really much communication there. Mings actually smashed into McGinn quite a bit there. More a chance for a cross. He goes short instead. They're going to try and work this ball into the middle. Ndombele still on this left wing. Mora again. More centrally now. Oh, that's a very poor pass. That's very, very poor, and that'll be a throw-in to Villa. McGinn looking very hurt here. I think Tara Mings saying sorry for going into the back of him. Just needs a bit more communication, really. They both went in for this header. And Tyrone Mings is a unit. He's an absolute unit, so he would have really felt that. Jerome Villa says we need to up game for sure. I agree. We really, really do. And we're not the one making a lot of subs here, but we need to. Spurs are ready to make the second sub of the day. Bergwijn coming on. I'm going to see who he's going to come on for. I presume Lo Celso? Yeah, Lo Celso's going to come off. I was going to say he's been very poor today. Complete and utter ghost. Ross Barkley's going to come on. I've literally... I should have seen, actually. He was preparing to come on. He's running down the touchline. Villa will make a sub. Sanson to come off for Aston Villa. What would I have done? I'd rather Luiz come off. So we could play Sanson, McGinn and Barkley. But that's just me. Shame, I think Sanson's done... He's done okay today. His passing's been alright. Bergwijn clips out to the far side. Target, great interception from him. El Ghazi for Aston Villa. Tries to take it past Ndombele. He wins it back. Target plays another pass to Ghazi. Again, it's not a great takedown. And Ndombele wins that individual battle of El Ghazi once again. Mora plays it towards Kane. And Kane, penalty. Penalty to Spurs. Kane lost his footing, but then Cash is sliding in to try and... this VAR will look at this, I think. Harry Kane, I'm going to look at this, make up my decision. Kane slips. That's never a pen in a million years. If that's a pen, if VAR give that, Kane slips over, Cash is trying to block a cross. But Kane slips over. Please, VAR, look at that. That would be an awful decision. Kane is already going to ground because he's lost his footing. I think it's actually going to be... I think it's already been given. VAR are not going to look at it. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. Harry Kane, he's already slipping over. Cash has slid in to try and block a cross. And the momentum has just gone into Kane, but he's already on his way down anyway. The penalty has been given. Kane to take for Tottenham to put the game to bed, really. I'm saying bottom left. Harry Kane scores. He actually did go bottom left. 2-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. And that writes the game off. I said 2-0 Spurs as well. Never a pen in a million years. I'm very surprised VAR didn't have a look at that. I'm really trying to not show any Villa bias here, but I can't see how that's a... I really cannot see how that's a penalty. He's already on his way down. He slips. He literally slips as he puts the cross into the middle. That is never a penalty in a million years. He's already on his way down. He's already on his way down because he slips over. But Cash goes into him. I've seen a lot of bad decisions. It doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't. That's why I'm not that animated. It really doesn't surprise me, man. But that is a very soft way to it puts the game to bed now. We're not coming back. And that will be 2-0 to Tottenham. A bit harsh, I think. A little bit harsh. And that takes all the... all the positives out of this game. Barkley's literally just come on, hasn't even had a touch. Cash has actually played very well today, but it goes down and he's given away a penalty. Harry Kane's had a poor game today. We've kept him very quiet, but again, he's on the score sheet because of the pen. And the poor run of Villa does continue, I feel. Unless some miracle we get back into this game. Ben Davies to take the throw in for Tottenham. Yike. Never, it wasn't a pen. It's not a penalty in a million years. Ben Davies tries to nutmeg Cash. Good interception from him. I don't think it was a penalty. Harry Kane is already on his way down. He slips over. And how is Matty Cash supposed to know he's going to slip over? He's sliding in to try and anticipate any type of cross into the middle, and he's just caught him with the momentum. And if he does actually get that cross into the middle, the challenge would have been considered like a block because he would have got the ball. I very much doubt he wouldn't have, considering the angle where he slid. But because Kane slips over, it actually works in his favour. Chance of Bergwijn, great defending from John McGinn. Maybe Barkley can turn it around for us. Sorry, I was dreaming. I just woke up. Maybe, but what can I say? VAR did not like Villa. They could have at least looked at it. Like, there's no way they would have had that. Had a little check. Maybe I've got Villa rose tinted glasses, but I think Kane's already on his way down. I really want at least Twitter to have an argument about that. I just cannot ever see that being a penalty. Watkins wins his header. Doesn't go very far. He has a second bite of the cherry, though. Barkley has it for Aston Villa. And he's fouled. Free kick inside Tottenham's half. If we get a goal back, you never know. We can fight this game, but... isn't looking likely. I miss Jack Grealish so much. Konza for Villa. Finds Tyra Mings. Mings looking down the left-hand side. Finds El Ghazi. El Ghazi to target. One touch pass. Out back heel from El Ghazi looking for target. He wins it back with a tackle. And he's fouled. Free kick to Aston Villa. By the corner flag. He did very, very well there. Cut inside brilliantly. He doesn't have the right to win that challenge. That is poor. And then Hodgberg has to pull him down, because if he lets him go, Target has a free chance to put the ball into the box. Still no news. Yeah, they've been very quiet about it, which is very weird. Very, very weird. Free kick to Villa. Great position as well. You watch us waste it, but this is a great position. I'm old enough to remember when Spurs were beating us 5-1 and we drew 5-0. Wow. Impressive. Free kick to Villa. Barkley to take his first touch of the ball. Barkley into the middle. Header away from Davis. Very good free kick, actually. Put them under pressure. Douglas Luiz. Tyrone Mings on the right side. He puts a cross into middle. McGinn takes it down on the D. Pulls it back again. Barkley towards El Ghazi. No offside flag. El Ghazi against his man Vinicius. His cross is poor. Sanchez smashes it away. It's a poor clearance though from Davinson Sanchez because Villa win it back. Here's Ezri Konza. Konza, is he fouled? Referee doesn't think so. Great pick up from McGinn. Finds Trezeguet. Left foot. Trezeguet! Wide. On his weaker left boot. Still a good left boot. But he just drifts it past the post. Good takedown from Trezeguet. Doesn't have enough wrap on it. And to be fair, the dive from Lloris looks like he would have had it covered anyway. But that is a goal kick to Tottenham. Shame, really, because that was a lovely pick out from John McGinn. Near-death experience says, God, Aston Villa rubbish. I support Everton and we beat Spurs twice. So Villa can't. Okay. No need for that. Bear in mind, don't forget Villa last year beat you 2-0 for the first home game. We nearly beat you again away from home. You had to rely on a 90th minute equaliser. So we nearly did the double over you last year. And like you were shocking towards the end of the last season. Target plays the ball down the channel towards Watkins again. Good layout from Watkins to John McGinn. McGinn past the halfway line now for Villa. Lovely pass towards El Ghazi. Sanchez has to put this out of play. He doesn't. He instead finds Tanganga. Very, very composed centre-back. I really thought he would have, considering they're 2-0 up. Cash with a foul here. It was played towards the halfway line and a very, very poor pass. I think from John McGinn there in the middle of the park. It was a John McGinn pass. And Cash had to take out Lucas Moura on the halfway line. And a free kick to Tottenham. Silly from Villa. Yeah, give Tottenham some credit. They are a good side. I hate the way they play. And they've not played well today. I wouldn't necessarily say Villa played really well as well, that we've made mistakes, but we haven't played too badly. This game has not been a 2-0 game. I can't wait to get Jack back. I'm counting down the seconds. Here's another chance for Spurs. Moura takes it over. An opportunity to get the ball into the box. Here's Ndombele. Davis on the overlap. He might go alone though. Looking to go more central. Plays it through the gap to Bergwijn. Bergwijn back to Davis. Cross into the middle. Great interception from Ezri Konza. Ross Barkley tries to take on his man. Great interception from Hodgberg. Down the right hand side is Kane. Kane goes down under a tackle. Still keeps the ball. Here's Bergwijn again for Spurs. We force them backwards. Near Death said, love your videos. Keep up the good work. Stay safe. I appreciate that. It really does. It really does mean a lot to me. Very nice words. Very nice. Shame the football isn't much better. Shame it doesn't put me in a better mood. Lucas Moura for Spurs. He's probably been their best player in truth, other than Sanchez. Goes back to Davis. Davis fires on Ndombele. Spurs really, really taking it slow now. They have no need to carry going forward. Here's Davis. Early ball in from the left. Header away from Konza. Only as far as Moura, but it was an interception from Trezeguet and Barkley helping to defend. Cash goes long for Villa. Looking towards Watkins. And Davinson Sanchez has won every single header against Ollie Watkins today. Every single header. The cycle continues. It continues over and over again. We do not look like scoring. If we could play this game for 4 hours today and we don't look like scoring. Shame. Dean, I'll be back versus Fulham to say I told you so again. Fulham are a good side. They don't deserve to be where they are. They're playing good football. Barkley's pass intercepted. Barkley not doing much since coming on either. Lucas Moura has literally been a one-man midfield for Spurs, and it's worked. We don't deserve this 2-0. We don't deserve to lose this game, let alone it be a 2-0. It's just mistakes. I think a poor refereeing decision. It is Mike Dean. What do I expect? I expected VAR to at least have a look at it, but they completely remained neutral or didn't want to go above Mike Dean. But you'd think with the criticism Mike Dean has had recently, he'd be one to really make sure he's got it spot on. I am really unsure about his decision. I think Kane is already on his way down. He slips over. What is Matty Cash supposed to do? Tell me what he's already sliding in to try and block a cross. How is he supposed to know Kane's going to fall over? Paul, disappointing, yeah, but we're still having a good season, guys. Exactly. We're nowhere near a relegation battle. We could be Newcastle, right? Newcastle would love to be in Villa's position right now. Ben Davies cross towards a far post, head away from target, only as far as Bergwijn. Chance for Spurs again. Great interception at the edge of the box. Shot saved. Rebound chance for Vinicius. He doesn't quite get it out of his feet. All this derived from an interception, I think, from the substitute. Oh no, it wasn't from the substitute. It was that Davinson Sanchez coming forward? I think it was, of all players. It was the number 6. Yeah, Davinson Sanchez sliding in and nearly creating an opportunity for Spurs. Thank you for the 99p donation, Dean. I really appreciate that. That angry face. Another cross comes in. Mings doesn't quite get it away at the first attempt. Has another attempt to clear it, which he does. George, how's the game going? I find it ironic because I didn't see you come in, but I said I'd rather be in our position than Newcastle, and I think you'd be too. I'd rather be in our position than obviously Sheffield United, West Brom, all that. I'd rather not be in a relegation battle, although we are playing poorly recently. To sum up the game, it was Hodgberg with the interception. I thought it was number 6. It was Hodgberg sliding in on Luiz. Great tackle and a great shot. Good save from Emi Martinez. We've played well. We have played well, but it has been individual mistakes that have cost us the game today. We dominated a majority of the first half without having an attempt on goal. We had loads of crosses, loads of pullbacks, and it didn't quite reach the players. And then they score off an individual mistake, and then they've had a penalty which shouldn't have been a penalty, and it's ripped the game off really. Although we didn't really look like scoring anyway, but it 100% has ripped the game off. Keenan Davis has come on for Aston Villa for the 3rd substitution of the game for Trezeguet, who hasn't played too badly today. I think it's one of his better games, but still not great in truth. 10 minutes to go, still 2-0. If we're going to get anything from this game, which is insanely unlikely that we're going to get something from this game, we got to score now. And even if we do, Tottenham have already sat back for the majority of the game. They'll 100% make sure they see it out. We miss Jack Grealish so much, and it's painful. It is so painful. Jerome Villa says 2-1. I can't see a scoring, man. Don't be mean to other people in chat. I can't see a scoring, though. They're allowed opinions. Everyone here is allowed opinions. You won't score. This has just been a negative spiral recently. I think the Newcastle equaliser as well as sapped out any confidence from us, because we would have got an undeserved win, but we would have got a win from that game if it wasn't for an equaliser with 20 seconds to go. And if we would have made sure we would have won that game, I think we would have gone into this with way more confidence. Still, I don't think we would have played, much better. But this game was here for the taking today. It's really a bit deflating that it's got away from us. Tottenham, they got great players, but I don't rate the system, and we should have beat them. I feel we should have really pushed them at least. Paul says, "Is this the game when Davis is going to become a Villa hero?" Maybe, but I doubt it. Even if he did score, I can't see us getting another one. We haven't scored 2 goals since Burnley, and how many games ago was that? That feels like an absolute forever ago. Free kick taken from Mora, header away from Konza, corner to Spurs. 9 minutes to go until full time here. Konza shouting, very aggressive. I think that's just summed up really. His emotions, I presume, or I hope at least, every emotion of the Villa players. I want there to be frustration. I want people to care. Just bring Neil Taylor on. We've made the subs to try and get something from the game, but corner eventually was cleared. It's given away though, only as far as Mora, who took the corner. He plays it towards Harry Kane, keeps it in play. Kane against Tyron Mings, goes down under a challenge, again holding his leg. No foul has been given. Mora goes backwards towards Hodgberg, who's done quite well today actually. Moura again skips past McGinn. Still Lucas Moura clips it towards Bergwijn. Chance for Spurs to get a third goal here. Bergwijn to Davis on the overlap. His cross is blocked from Konza. Probably Villa's best player today, although he hasn't had much competition at all, in truth. Konza again, Mr. Reliable, I will say. No mistake has been his fault at all. He has not deserved to be in a team that's 2-0 down. I say it every week. Ezri Konza doesn't not make a mistake. And he hasn't. He still hasn't today. Bergwijn to take the corner for Tottenham. Towards the back post, towards Kane. Good header away again from that man again, Konza. Villa carry it away with a chance to get a counter-attack. Douglas Luiz goes down. I think a free kick has been given for a foul. It is. Vinicius with I think a yellow card here. Oh no, the referee's not going to give him a booking. I think it's just a warning. Luiz for Aston Villa goes down the left-hand side with Target. Target finds Ollie Watkins. I think Watkins may be playing as a left winger right now. And then Keenan Davis up front. I think that's the idea. Davis drifts out to that wing. Davis goes round Sanchez. Davis pulls it back. Chance of Barkley for Villa. Barkley! What a block! Oh my days, what a block. Massive credit. You know what? Take what I said back from Keenan Davis. That's the first time I've seen anyone get past Davinson Sanchez today. First time. The first time. I mean, it's a substitute. It's a substitute, man. And Ross Barkley, he scores that. Tanganga actually saves the goal. That's going in. That's literally going into the bottom corner. Lloris doesn't even move. Tanganga has stopped a goal for Tottenham. Throwing his body into it. Barkley takes the corner for Aston Villa. Header away. It's won back from target. Played back towards Barkley. Barkley finds Davis in the box. Davis skips past the tackle. Davis shot hits Harry Kane. Goes as far as Ollie Watkins. And his... Oh! A corner's been given. His shot was deflected. Another Aston Villa corner. Keenan Davis. What an introduction. Absolutely bodies Davinson Sanchez. I don't think he was expecting it at all, Davinson. And amazing pullback to Barkley. Deserved an assist. I will read you a comment in a sec as soon as the corner is played. Corner is taken from Barkley towards Davis. Good header away from Lucas Moura. Not the best of corners in truth. Target goes back towards Cash. I want more fight like this, man. I want it. I want it, man. It's great from Keenan Davis. Why... If we're going to play like this, which I don't mind, why not bring Davis on like 10 minutes ago? Why wait till 10 minutes to go to bring Keenan Davis on? I don't see the point. I do not see the point. Riley Hanshaw says, come on, you Spurs. The annoying thing is, you guys haven't even played that well, and you're still going to get a win here. We are the gift that keeps on giving, I'm afraid. The ball down the channel towards Watkins has gone out for a throw into Spurs. Vinicius was eventually booked for that incident with Mike Dean. That block from Tanganga is probably one of the blocks of the season. It's literally the shots going in the bottom corner. And he has thrown himself in front of it, sliding in, and it hits his heel. But that is 2-1 to Villa if he doesn't make it. Konza wins it back for Aston Villa from the throw. Target finds John McGinn for Aston Villa. Towards Watkins. Ollie Watkins, edge of the box. Watkins shot deflected, goes to Barkley. Barkley to El Ghazi. His cross, it's a bit heavy. It's a miscue from Hodgberg though, which means McGinn gets it back. And a tackle from Moura. Moura's man of the match today. It's not even a question. Defensively, attacking wise, he's just been their best player by a mile. And with a roulette, oh my days, he's actually just mugged off Douglas Luiz with a little roulette and he's won a free kick. Well played. I'll give him applause for that. That's brilliant. Lucas Moura, well done. Well done. That was incredible. That's Jack Grealish, all right. That really is. Well done. People say what you want, and your ifs and your buts, whatever. Jack is injured, and he's injured. He's 100% injured. Ross is underperforming. Ross would have scored there. Ross would have scored there if it wasn't for incredible individual defensive work from Tanganga, who is, a proven brilliant defensive player. He literally scores that if he doesn't make the challenge. So I'm going to be critical on players when they deserve it. But, you know, Keenan Davis comes on, nearly gets an assist with his first touch of the ball, and then Barkley nearly scores. If it wasn't for one individual challenge. Watkins puts Lloris under pressure. Lloris gives away the ball for Tottenham, nearly a throw-in, but Cash kept it in play. Plays it down the channel towards El Ghazi, who's now playing as a right winger for Villa. Again, another cleared ball from Spurs. That's one back from Cash. Louise goes backwards towards Tyrone Mings. Gonna get a win because Emmy came out his box and fluffed it, and a penalty we gave you otherwise. It would have been 0-0 if it wasn't for individual mistakes, but they win you games, unfortunately. Must win against. It's not a must win. We don't have to win games. We're not gonna make Europe. We don't have to win games realistically, do we? Another poor pass from John McGinn. Tries to find Barkley, never gonna win it. Is Lucas Moura again wins? It goes past the challenge, and then there's another sliding tackle from Matt Target. Spurs try and claim a free kick. Nothing is given. Keenan Davis goes backwards now to John McGinn, who finds Douglas Luiz for Aston Villa. 2 minutes to go till full time. Still 2-0 to Spurs. Villa, we give the ball away, and oh my days, Matty Cash misses his tackle, and we're at 6s and 7s here. Great chance for Spurs. Bergwijn in the box for Tottenham to make it 3. What a challenge, Konza. What a challenge from Ezri Konza. I say this every single game. How good that man is. It pains me that he has to suffer this. It pains me. He does not deserve this. He does absolutely not deserve this, man. He's far better than the rest of them. And it hurts me. He has dealt with Bergwijn there in seconds. And Bergwijn is a very fast player. And he's just come across him and won the ball. Like that. Done. You seen Villa's next game? Raleigh says Konza deserves to play for a top 6 team. It does kind of hurt to kind of agree. Konza's so good. Konza, you know what? Instead of saying Konza deserves to play for a top 6, Konza deserves to play for England. Let alone top 6. Why can we not make that bridge first? Why is he not playing ahead of Dyer? He literally has Dyer in the name. No. It's an absolute joke how he doesn't get ahead of other players in that position. Miles above Maguire. And he's captain for Man United. Absolute levels, and people won't see it because he plays for Villa. He's above Mings. Tyrone Mings is in the squad. I don't know how. I don't think he deserves the England squad, Tyrone. He's literally and then I've just seen again. Konza wins the ball off Vinicius in the middle of the park. He makes it look easy. Ross Barkley now for Villa. Towards Watkins on the right wing. Louise on the overlap. Watkins crosses himself. And it's an easy catch for Lloris. 4 minutes added time are shown. Fulham will beat us, mark my words. Probably will at this rate. Although we did beat them 3-0 at the Cottage. Yeah, Dyer been dropped from Tottenham, still play for... Yeah, shocking. Southgate, absolute fraud. Plays 5 at the back in the most attacking, brilliant side that we've seen for years. Look, we won't win anything, and inevitably we'll look back and say, what a waste. He's Harry Kane for Tottenham, and he's going to see this ball out in the corner, I feel. Yeah, he's holding it in the corner against Tyrone Mings, and he wins a corner actually off Mings. I don't know what he's doing. You tune it up, Harry. You tune it up. You don't need to do that. Maybe it will take the pressure off when they have to admit that Europe is not... I'm having a hiccup session here. Europe is not possible this season. Europe's a joke. We are... I am more worried about the bottom 3 than Europe right now. We're not in a bottom 3 battle. This is the joke of it all. We're not in a relegation battle. Tottenham take the corner short. Kane, it's actually tackled from target, but the loose ball falls very kindly. And we do win a throw-in back, to be quite fair. It was dribbled out of play from the substitute Musa Sissoko, who came on for Tottenham, which I forgot to mention, but he doesn't really matter any. The game's pretty much done. He's only there to kind of make sure. Connor Cody's terrible. I don't think he's. I wouldn't say terrible, but again, nowhere near the levels of Konza. Another foul's been given. Another roulette, ironically, from Lucas Moura. And Matt Target is clearly not happy. He's told the referee to something off. He can have a guess. He's very, very not happy. Gets a yellow card, I think, in between the tackle and his treatment of Mike Dean. Free kick to Spurs. Lucas Moura's had us on toast today. Easily man of the match. I've given it to him. 100%. He's took us to pieces. Defended for them quite well as well. He's made it easy. He's made it too easy, if anything. Cash for Aston Villa as we get the ball back. Played it down the line towards Watkins. He doesn't win the header. Musa Sissoko gets it back for Spurs. He has a chance to put the ball into the box. Goes alone. Goes towards the left-hand side of Bergwijn. He goes back to him. We've got just a minute to go until full time. Still 2-0 to Tottenham. Ben Davies takes on Watkins. Finds Sissoko again on this left wing. They have no interest in putting a cross in. They are just wasting time. Harry Kane here again. Kane, although he drives towards the middle. Good tackle from Cash. Corner to Tottenham. Smashed out a play by Douglas Luiz. I think the frustration is really showing here from the Villa players. Battering the ball away, putting strong tackles in. We've learned Cash has made a difference today. Don't get it twisted. We've lost on an individual mistake and a refereeing decision. We have not deserved to lose this game. And that is not Villa tinted goggles. We have not deserved to lose the game today. Tottenham, great game management from Jose. I'll give them that credit. Lucas Moura has been a big difference today. But other than Moura, we have been level. This was not a penalty. Harry Kane's already on his way down. He's already on his way down. You'll say it because you're a Tottenham fan. But he's literally already on his way down before the tackle goes in. I get why it was given, but the fact that VAR didn't even have a look at it is shocking. Yeah, I know, and that's not a penalty. The exact same thing. I agree. That wasn't a penalty either. Against Lacazette. Full time is gone. 2-0 Tottenham. It has finished. I think the exact same thing. The penalty that Lacazette won for Arsenal should not have been a penalty, and I fully agree. Because Lacazette falls over, slips, and the slide that comes in is to block a shot, not to win the ball back or to tackle the man. It's not a penalty, and that today is not a penalty either. Come to pay respects. We have lost today because of an individual mistake from Emi Martinez and a poor penalty decision. We need Grealish back, and you take Kane out of the Tottenham team and they'd struggle. You take Bruno Fernandes out of the Man United team, they'd struggle. You take the big players. You take Kevin De Bruyne out of the Man City team, I think they struggle to a degree. It is what it is. I think we played okay today. We played okay, and there'll be positives to take going into the Fulham game. Europe is obviously done, but I don't care. I said at the start of the season, and you can look back and there's evidence, I want Villa to finish between 8th and 12th, and as long as we do that, I am very happy. We don't have the squad depth for Europe, and it is what it is. Tottenham played the Jose Mourinho way very well, game managed us quite well, and got a result I wouldn't say they deserved, but individual brilliance will... Well, it's not even individual brilliance. I'd say Lucas Moura played very well. Easily my man of the match, but Kane I thought had a poor game. I thought a lot of their attack had a poor game. Lo Celso, I forgot he was playing. The subs for Villa helped a little bit, but we struggle against teams who defend, and it's something that we need to work on. Something that we've had that issue for a while, and we've yet to work on it. Who can you take out of Chelsea and will struggle? Mendy. And you can't even say I'm wrong. I would say... who would I actually say? Who would I say today? Who would I take out of that team? and he wouldn't perform. Kante, I'd say you take Kante out the Chelsea team. I think they'll struggle. I really would. I think he's a big part defensively, and I don't think you have the cover for it. Paul says, thanks for a great watch along, AJ. Have a good birthday. Disappointing night. We go on. Stay safe, my friend. And you, mate. And you. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate everyone being here. I did say 2-0 to Tottenham. I should have put a 5 on it because I keep getting these scores completely right. I literally said 2-0 Spurs. And what has happened? It has finished 2-0 to Tottenham. I thank you guys for all being here. I have a video that is coming out at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So if you guys can go watch that, that would be great. Thank you all. And I'll see you again very, very soon.